It's Sergeant Evil. How you guys doing? Just hanging out with the 15-inch Magassar ebony Filipino Aznar made cool chucks, and 2 silicone balls that I got on the internet. It's from a place in California. Not sure. Forget. It's juggling. Look for juggling on Google and silicone balls, and you'll find the best deal in California, and that's where I got it. So yeah. So I just wanted to kind of show that I don't think it's impossible to do the kind of things I'm saying. It's just going to be really friggin' difficult. You can manipulate 2 things in this hand and 1 in this hand. If all 3 of them happen to be nunchaku, cool, I say. And that would be an awesome achievement. I don't think I can do it at this point in my capabilities because I cannot toss a nunchuck. Like, I can't do an aerial. So that is what it would require, and so therefore the people that would be able to do it, the people on YouTube that I've been seeing, I've been posting comments and saying, work towards this. It's just a suggestion. I hope no one takes any offense to it. Yeah, so that's the juggler in me. Always wanted to do at least 3 objects. But then you have contact jugglers who are way more sophisticated, slick, and I would say bodily aware than someone who can just basically do 3 balls and a couple of tricks. Because it takes 2 movement centers to do what I'm doing right there. And the way I justify my juggler soul is that by speaking, I'm doing a 3rd mental object. No, it's not in time, space, Einsteinian equations that you can describe, but no one can map out a thought. You can only do a haiku that approximates it. You can only write a short story that gives the flavor of the soup that you had in your mind, but you may not have that exact thing and share it with another. That's an impossible task, to know exactly what another person is thinking. You may only ever partially know what you are thinking, and so therefore it is best to go forward on those premises, and do what you want to do within the realm of the law. Don't get busted. If you'd like to nunchuck, then do it inside where the cops aren't going to hassle you, and follow your bliss. And like attracts like. And as you follow that bliss, it will lead you to more of like-minded people of that same ilk. And there you go. That's how the Bloomian superorganism occurs, is through the straining of this modern life, and then the reincorporation through the superior communication capabilities that we have today. I couldn't have done this 10 years ago. A, I didn't have the technical skills of the computer, and B, I just didn't know that there was other people who liked to swing the chucks as much as I did. I thought I was a friggin' weirdo, because it's not something that everybody in martial arts does. I've got, look at these weapons. There's someone's into each one of these different ones, plus other ones I don't have. The sword, you got your wakizashi, your katana, you got all sorts of stuff that, people's interests get focused in on, and in a localized area, they're going to tend to be different, so you don't get very many people that are, into that. So anyways, okay, so that's what I'm trying to say, is that there's this guy that, he's popular. This guy got hurt, and he had a lot of time to think, and he came up with these 3 things. The 3 things were that basically coming down to the way that we will become the next step in evolution is through a sifting of our talents and abilities and a reglomming of them together in organisms. And I thought, oh, we're going to become, you know, like fleshy, together, multi-mislexic octopus people with 5 brains in one body. No, that's not what he's saying. What he's saying is, I think, is how it's occurring on the internet and other communication structures like cell phones, which you know, kids nowadays have the Star Trek communicator that Kirk had, plus better with pictures. And so it's cool, you know. And I think that's what he's talking about, and that's what's occurring. Risa also says, you know, very similar things about that. And so, and I really respect his opinion, because what he writes about says the visual imagery that he uses, it's all, it speaks to me. And so, to me, that means that it has a ring of truth to it, for me. And so, I try to live by the precepts that I, you know, honor. So, from that perspective, I'm rambling on and on here. I will let all of you back to your day, and thanks for watching. I've been getting some comments and stuff, so disabled dude from hell thanks you for the time that you take to make his day a little bit brighter here in hell. Also known as New Mexico, Universal Nexus 666.333, welcomes you at any time. Sergeant Joe Evil signing out.
I am the Alpha. I am the Omega. I am the beginning.